Very good morning, all of you. I am Dr. Mubarak Ali, Department of Economics, C. Abdul Hakim College, Melvishar. Today, we are going to discuss price and output determination under monopoly market. Subject is managerial economics. Topic price and output determination under monopoly market. Today, we are going to learn meaning of monopoly, features of monopoly market, causes or emergence of monopoly market, equilibrium of the monopoly firm, short-term equilibrium and long-term equilibrium. The word monopoly derived from two Greek words, mono, which means single, polyen, which means seller, that is, single seller in a market. Monopoly is a market structure in which there is a single seller of a good with no close substitute, being the sole supplier of the commodity. The monopolist has complete control over the supply and can independently determine either price or output. Good examples of monopoly market are railways, water supply, etc. There are some features of monopoly. Number one, there is a single producer or seller of the market. That is only one seller in a market. Number two, there are no close substitute for the product. So in this market, monopoly market, there is no close substitute. Number three, no freedom to enter as there exist strong barriers to entry. In monopoly market, there is a full strong barriers to enter into the market. Number four, the monopolist may his monopolistic power in any manner to get maximum revenue. And the last one is he may also adapt price discrimination. The monopoly market do the price discrimination. Emergence or causes of monopoly. There may be a different reason for the emergence of monopoly. There are factors which restrict the entry of new firms in the monopoly market. Number one, natural factors, legal factors, cost factors, market factors, heavy investment, protection of public. Number one, natural factors. A firm may enjoy monopoly because of its control over, crucial control over raw material or metals. For example, petroleum, uranium. Another one is legal factors. A firm can legally procure monopoly power, for example, patent right, copyright. Third one is cost factor. A firm may produce at such a low cost at which no other firm can produce a commodity. Rival firms' entry is prohibited by low cost competition. Fourth one is market factors. Sometimes the size of the market is so small that it cannot accommodate more than one firm. Fifth one is heavy investment. Certain industries like iron and steel, etc., need heavy investment which only a particular firm can afford to arrange. And last one is protection of public right. Motivated by public welfare and public interest, the government itself can assume monopoly power. For example, postal, telegraph, electricity, water supply, etc. Okay. Then, equilibrium of the monopoly firm. The prime objectives of monopoly firm is maximize its profit and minimizes losses. Equilibrium of monopoly firm is attained at which the level of output at which its maximize profit and minimize losses. A monopoly firm attains equilibrium when the difference between total revenue and the total cost is maximum. That is, profit equal to total revenue minus total cost. So in this position, the monopoly get equilibrium position. The another one is equilibrium of monopoly firm is attained at that level of output at which marginal cost equals marginal revenue. That is MR equal to MC. So in this position, the firm will get equilibrium position. Then monopoly during short run. During short run, monopolist cannot expand the size of his plant nor can be changed the structure of the fixed cost because of the duration is very short period. So in order to in equilibrium, a monopoly firm would like to produce that level of output at which marginal revenue equal to marginal cost. So during the short run, the monopoly firm may get either abnormal profit or incurring losses. Then monopoly firm during long run. Monopoly firm in the long run gets abnormal profit. So it is so because the new firms are not allowed to enter the market. Monopoly formed does not suffer loss in the long run because all costs in the long run are variable and these must be recorded by monopoly. So during the long run, monopoly firm will get abnormal profit. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.